Sebastian Vettel was left puzzled by his lack of pace at F1's British Grand Prix and insists something doesn't add up regarding his weekend-long struggle. What's up guys, from the news here, and first up on today's episode, Vettel is baffled by the pace of the Ferrari. Vettel, a two-time winner at Silverstone, failed to make any progress from his starting position on his way to a lowly 10th in the race, while Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc took his second podium of the season. The four-time world champion endured a disastrous Friday when an intercooler issue ruled him out of first practice before a persistent brake pedal problem hampered him right up until qualifying on Saturday afternoon, where he could only manage P10 as Leclerc claimed 4th on the grid. Vettel admitted he never felt comfortable with the Ferrari's troubled SF1000, and his misery was compounded when he was mugged in the closing stages by the late-charging AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly. Asked whether setup differences may have influenced the stark contrast in performance between the Ferrari drivers, Vettel replied, quote, "On paper, both cars are pretty similar, so it's not the setup." Sebastian Vettel was at a loss to explain his very difficult British Grand Prix struggles and admits he is currently lacking confidence in the Ferrari. A Ferrari staff reshuffle and a declaration from the Scuderia chairman, John Elkann, that the team won't be winning again until 2022 means the Formula 1 giants are very much in rebuild mode at the moment. Next up, Mattia Binotto is no longer the technical director at Ferrari. Ferrari have suffered a series of poor performances and were plagued by the same at the Silverstone circuit. The team has not won a single race until now. Technical issues, management problems, and somewhere along the line both drivers have lost the spark they used to have. After the first 3 races, the constructors decided to reshuffle the management team. Team principal Mattia Binotto in a recent interview revealed that he is no longer the technical director of Ferrari. The 50-year-old engineer has to focus more on his job as team principal. Expectations from the prancing horses were sky high following the launch of the SF1000. However, the expectations of giving teams in the top tier a fair fight have died down over the course of the 2020 season. The team is struggling hard to keep the pace and climb up the points table. Their Monegasque and German drivers Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel respectively have said that they are struggling a lot with their new car. Lastly, Kimi Raikkonen to retire at the end of the season. The Finn's current contract at Alfa Romeo expires after this season, and it's understood he will inform the Swiss team of his decision to leave at some point during the current doubleheader at Silverstone. In doing so, it is expected Kimi will call time on his stay in F1 following 18 years on the grid, stretching back to 2001. Raikkonen's start to the grid has been poor, with Alfa Romeo battling with Haas and Williams at the back of the grid. Indeed, in Hungary, the 40-year-old was the slowest driver in qualifying for the first time in his career and is yet to score a point after the first 3 races. Before Raikkonen is expected to call it a day though, he will still reach one major milestone by surpassing Rubens Barrichello to become F1's most experienced driver ever. He'll match the Brazilian's total of 322 race starts at the Eiffel Grand Prix at the Nürburgring in October, and could end up with as many as 329 if an 18-race schedule is confirmed. This news also coincides with speculation that Sergio Perez could be eyeing a return to their former Sauber team next year, should Racing Point decide to replace him with Sebastian Vettel for 2021. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula 1 news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day, until next time, goodbye.